YouTube, JC back here. Something a little different this morning. About 2-3 weeks ago, whatever it is, I think it's been about 3 weeks now, Paladin Piper posted a video about how he flavors pipe tobacco, or gives it a little bit more flavor. And took him to his word and did a little experiment here. So I have these jars I got from Home Goods. I couldn't find any of the older Codger humidifying jars like he was talking about, even on eBay at the time, but I made some myself. So what I got here is I just got these jars from Home Goods for, they weren't that much, like $5 a piece, something like that. Pretty good price for what they were. And I got these little thing called Raw Hydrostones. The Raw company is who makes it. So basically it's just a Hydrostone. And in this one right here, I have Model, which is a match blend by Sutliff. So I took the Hydrostones and I epoxied them on right here underneath, and they ain't coming off. I mean, they're epoxied on. And then what you do is basically, and he told me about these. These are from Olive Nation. They're all natural food grade flavorings. So I have, several different ones. In this one, I have a maple. I will say this right off the bat. I'm gonna have to look at, and it's good that I bought them because I didn't know, but certain ones have alcohol in them and certain ones don't. You actually want the ones with alcohol because it soaks into that humidifying stone a lot better. Like I have a chocolate and a maple. I tried maple in this one, the Model match, and didn't really seem to do a whole lot. Wasn't soaking in that great. So I just kind of covered it up and shaked it around a bunch. I did one with half and half, and it was like great because I did that one with not cloves, licorice, and that licorice turned out really, really good. So I have a cherry, I have a clove, I have a licorice, and I think one other one that's the alcohol, but the maple and the chocolate. Yesterday I smoked a bowl of Prince Albert, and it was the chocolate one, and it smelled great. Like this one, you can tell it smells more mapley, but it doesn't transfer into the flavor as much. Like the licorice really transferred into the flavor a lot. It was really, really good, to be honest with you. So what I did was, yesterday I took some of the cherry and took some of the chocolate and blended them together a little bit. Then that way it was, thin. Basically watered down because I was going to do it with vodka anyway. So all you really have to do is just take the chocolate or take the maple and thin it out with a little bit of vodka and then put it on there. To me, a good grade one, I would say, best as possible. But let's talk about this Model Match Blend real quick. This is made by Sutliff. Actually burns pretty good. I'll show you what it looks like real quick. It's I should have looked at it before I came on here, but it's a burley blend for sure. Tastes to me like it's mostly burley, if not all burley. Not really getting anything but that in here. I don't think it's any Virginias in here to speak of anyways. But it's got a little bit of a nuttiness to it, but it's got this maple flavor and aroma that's really, really nice. I was hoping that what I did to it added something to it. It really didn't, to be honest with you. Didn't really hurt it, but it didn't really help it either. It made it smell like maple more when you open the jar, but like I said, I'm gonna have to water that down a little bit, or thin it out a little bit, with some vodka or something, and then try it again. That's what I'm gonna do. But like I said, I did that yesterday with the Prince Albert, and I did some cherry and some chocolate, put it in there. So I'm gonna let that sit for a couple of weeks and then try that one again, and we'll see how that one turns out. But I'll tell you, I don't really like Sutless aromatics because they burn the crap out of me. This doesn't really burn me. Or bite me, I'm sorry. If I smoke it really, really fast, it can get a little hot, but that's it. I'm not really getting a lot of tongue bite, even now, even after adding this stuff to it. Not really getting any bite. It's smoking good. To me, it kind of reminds me of Granger a little tiny bit, but the flavoring's different. Like you can tell it's a good base tobacco, but they used like, it said, I think it was maple and vanilla I looked at before. Not really getting a lot of vanilla out of this. Getting just a touch of nuttiness. Like I said, that maple was definitely there from time to time. It's not real strong. It's barely there, but it's there. Brings a little bit of sweetness. Some of it's more of like a butterscotchy type of thing to me, with the maple and vanilla together, I guess, kind of. But the maple is definitely prevalent in this. It's almost like a, and that's why I say butterscotch, because sometimes if you smoke it too fast, you get like a burnt maple, burnt sugar kind of flavor. Not bad though, you know, it's good. So yeah, I would recommend getting Model Match. If you're a codger guy, I'm glad you turned me on to this one, because this one, and for the price too, this stuff's really, really cheap. I only got a couple ounces to try, I think. You know, if I go through this, I'll definitely get more of it. And I'll find out another way. And also too, Paladin, if you're watching this, let me know if you've done that before with the thicker ones. If you've just thinned them out a little bit with vodka and then put them in there, what you do. Because I'd like to know that. But I will say this, the thinner ones that are made with alcohol already work phenomenal. And I'm very happy with that licorice and the half and half. And the clove, I think I'm going to try to put that in something next. Let me know what you've added, because I know you have clove. Let me know what you've added that to that you've liked. Because I don't really want to mess anything up either, you know what I mean? So I do like most of the codgers that I have. But I have enough of the Prince Albert to play with, because I got a big bucket of that, or whatever you want to call it. But I won't make this video too long. Just letting you guys know my little experiment, and let me know if you guys have tried anything like this. And I'm going to get back to enjoying this pipe, and let me know what you think.